Podcast Network Asia.
FirstMetroSec is providing this podcast as a general market commentary. Reference to any specific security, product, or entity do not constitute as an offer or a solicitation of an offer to buy or sell any financial instruments or to participate in any particular trading strategy. The statements, comments, views, or opinions expressed by the hosts are subject to change without notice, and FirstMetroSec is under no obligation to update, amend, change, or correct any of the statements, comments, views, or opinions expressed. The statements, comments, views, and opinions expressed by the guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the view of FirstMetroSec. FirstMetroSec disclaims any liability arising from reliance on or reference to any information obtained in this podcast.
You are listening to First Metro Securities Philippine Stock Market Weekly podcast, where we feature timely and relevant discussions on the Philippine stock market and the economy in the hope of providing you investing and trading guidance. Here's your host.
Hi investors, this is Anjz from First Metro Securities. In this episode of Market Bites, let me share with you our latest company update on MREIT Inc. We are maintaining our buy call for MREIT with target price at 15.10 pesos, implying an FY25F target yield of 6.65%, an 80 bp discount to DBSSN 2025 forecast of 5.85% for the Philippine 10-year bond. That's -1 SD of historical mean. Our target price reflects a re-rating from MREIT's historical valuation range, supported by multiple catalysts. Currently trading at 7% yield, MREIT offers a compelling spread over the Philippine 10-year benchmark, highlighting its relative value. Management's ambition to scale GLA to 1 million square meters by 2030 suggests a more aggressive pace of asset injections, which could unlock further upside and drive a valuation re-rating. While MREIT is smaller than peers, its clear growth roadmap and strong sponsor backing position it well for scale. With current GLA at 476,000 square meters, MREIT has 4.2 times growth potential to 2 million square meters, based on Mega Roads and 1Q25 mall and office portfolio. Hitting the 2030 target implies an average annual increase of around 100,000 square meters, a pace that, if sustained, could materially enhance earnings visibility and investor confidence. Importantly, MREIT is evolving beyond its pure play office strategy. Management has announced plans to diversify into other property types, including retail, and to acquire assets in high-growth areas within Mega Road's integrated township ecosystem. This strategic pivot to add retail assets enhances its long-term growth profile. The targeted 1 million square meter portfolio by 2030 is not yet priced into our estimates, offering potential upside to our valuation. On the organic front, MREIT continues to deliver strong fundamentals, with an above-industry occupancy rate of 88.9%. Its assets are strategically located within Mega World's townships, McKinley, Eastwood, Iloilo, Davao, with 81% of tenants being BPOs, supporting long-term lease stability. However, some key risks to our call include asset injection plans not materializing, higher risk-free rates, deterioration of MREIT's key operational metrics. Again, that's still a buy call for MREIT at 15.10 pesos target price. And that's it for today's podcast. Make sure to follow us on our socials for more updates. That's First Metro Securities for our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and First Metro Sec on TikTok. Thanks for tuning in. Hope this has been helpful.
Thanks for listening to First Metro Securities Philippine Stock Market Weekly podcast. Don't forget to follow us to get first dibs on our new episodes. For more up-to-date market news and info, exclusive content, and the opportunity to connect with your fellow Filipino investors and traders, join facebook.com/groups/FirstMetroSec and be part of the FirstMetroSec family.
The views and opinions expressed by the podcast creators, hosts, and guests do not necessarily reflect the official policy and position of Podcast Network Asia, the hosts of the program, or other programs of the network. Any content provided by the people on the podcast are of their own opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.